Okay, I believe this is video 14, maybe, of my random electronics collection. I thought today what we would do is, since the last video I did, I showed this bad boy down here, that I go ahead and do my other two DVD players. First up, this was one of those crappy $50 Walmart DVD players that I bought. This is actually mine. At my second house I had a little kind of cheap home theater system set up in my basement. Pretty much just the idea that I wanted just something cheap downstairs. I can't remember what TV I used, and I did have a cheap $100 surround sound system, a receiver with the cheap little speakers, and it worked okay. It just wasn't what it was supposed to do. So when I ended up moving, I ended up just throwing away that receiver because it really didn't work that well. But I did keep this DVD player. I think I tried to use this a few years ago for something, and I don't think it worked. I can't remember, so we're going to go ahead and see if it works now. I got it hooked up to the Sony here that I did a video on a couple videos back. So we'll just go ahead and see what we can do here. Alright, so it's plugged in, so the standby light's on. Let's turn it on. Okay, well that's good. That part pops up. So let's go ahead and eject it. Or maybe not. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe I can't get the... Oh, there we go. Alright. Let's try a disc here. See what it does here. Wow, it's not doing much, is it? Alright, maybe if I hit the play button. Ooh. I don't know if you can hear that, but it does not sound happy. Oh, this is a Cyberhome CH-DVD-320. Yep, and I don't think this thing's gonna work. I think this was the... Yeah, it keeps spinning the disc, and it sounds like it's hunting for information. It's trying. It wants to. And I think I had a remote for this at one time. I don't know what happened to it. But, I guess it doesn't want to work. It still sounds like it's not happy. Let's see. Play maybe. Okay, well, I think this little pile of junk's headed for the recycle bin. I'm sure glad I didn't pay much for this thing. Well, since I have it, I'll go ahead and show the back of it. And it's got some pretty good inputs. You know, it's got composite and all that good stuff. So, I don't know if it has a manufacture date. I didn't even bother to look for one. I don't think it does. But yeah, it's got a component. So, coaxial. Yep, it's... So the next up is this Sony DVD player. Let me rearrange some wires and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So the next one down is the Sony DVD player. Let's see, model number DVP-NS315. And then it's got, it's got all kinds of little goodies. Come on, focus. There we go. So this one was mine. This was actually my very first DVD player. There's no data manufacturer on this. But if I was to recollect correctly, I think I got this in around 2003. I think I got it in Christmas of 2003 or 2004 or something like that. So I haven't used it in a few years. I'm hoping it still works. But this was my main DVD player. I used this for years, up until probably 5 years ago. So anyway, so I got it hooked up. I still got it just from that first part of the video with that crappy Cyberhome DVD player that doesn't work. And like I said, it's going to go bye-bye soon. All right, so let's turn this on. I still have the original remote to this. I don't know where it's at the moment. So the DVD VCR remote that controls our main one for upstairs, I showed this in a previous video. So this thing here will control my Sony, and we'll see if this controls this DVD player too. So we'll just go ahead and open this up. Oh, it's a little dusty in there. I don't know where I put my disc. Hang on for a second. Okay, found my disc. It just ended up sliding off where I didn't see it. Anyway, so the DVD player's powered on. So we got the disc in there. Let's go ahead and close it. Let's see if it'll do its thing here. Yep, there we go. So this one still works. Good. Alright, let's see if this remote does anything. See if this remote will turn that up a little bit here. Nope, this won't control this. This won't control this DVD player. Well, well, at least I know it works. But I can't get it to play because I don't have the remote. And I should be able to just push that, but it won't let me. Huh. Alright then. Well, at least I know it sort of works. I thought for sure this would work because a lot of the Sonys are all kind of together here. Let's see. Let's see if this works. I have this remote here is for my Sony Trinitron XBR that's upstairs, and let's see if this works. Set that there. We're gonna open that up. Let's see. Let's see. Stop. Play. Nope. Okay, well, obviously I need the remote to the specific DVD player to get it to do what it's got to do. So, anyway, Okay, well, at least I know that one still works. Like I said, it's been probably 5 years since I've operated it. Oh, and I'll just swing this around real quick if I can move some of my stuff out of the way. We can check out the back of it real quick. So it's just basic. And then here's the there's the tag if anybody is interested. So, okay, well that's cool. At least I know this bad boy still works, but I do need to find the remote to it, I guess. So, anyway, we're just going to go ahead and shut her down here. And at one point in time at my second house, when I had this DVD player, I had a decent little home theater set up. I had, believe it or not, the receiver that's back here. I used it. And then in my entertainment center, I had this DVD player sitting on the shelf above it. And then I made a previous video of it. It's a RCA VCR. I had that too, and that was on the shelf above that. And then I had the left and right speaker, on the side of the entertainment center. I had the center channel speaker on top of the entertainment center, and I had 2 surround speakers back by the couch. But that was in my second house. So anyway, it was a pretty decent little setup. I mean, it wasn't nothing too elaborate. I thought I turned this thing off. Oh, I bet you I probably hit the power button when I swung it around. But yeah, it was a decent setup. It would get loud. Because the receiver back there was only Pro Logic. It wasn't like Dolby Digital. It had Dolby Surround, but it wasn't Dolby Digital. It was a little too early of a receiver for that. But it's still, for what I needed it for, it worked just fine. But then my wife and I sold that house, moved out, and we got an apartment. And I wasn't going to set up a surround sound system in an apartment. To me, it's just kind of a waste of time to do that. You get the neighbors yelling at you because, you're shaking the walls and stuff. So I never set it back up. And then after that, we moved into another apartment because that one didn't work out. So again, I didn't set up. And then we moved into this house. And it's just, the way the upstairs was laid out, it's just too hard to get an entertainment center in the room and that kind of thing. It's a whole nother story. So anyway, again, if you like all this info you're seeing, all these electronics, go ahead and subscribe. So that's it for this video, and I thank you for watching.